Y'all, hey y'all. So we're gonna start off this energy. I don't know if this is a channel energy or the time started at 10:10, so maybe it is an angel number channel energy. I'm gonna let the energy just go through. But so yesterday, I made a post on my Facebook, and Doctress, follow me if you're not. But it said, like, I got this message that you're about to go from having no options to multiple valuable options. Okay. And I was getting this energy of there's nothing worse than having no options than having multiple valuable options. So it's something about preparing yourself for making a decision, because you're going to have to make a decision about something. And it's like, there is no wrong answer, but each one has its perks, basically. So you need to know how to analyze situations, basically. So this could be multiple job options. Okay, so say you go from not having any job prospects, any job options, and all of a sudden you get all these interviews or whatever the case is, right? Or it could be multiple lovers. Okay, you go from not having a dry phone to now you have 3 valuable lovers to choose from. Okay, like it could be just this aspect of you having multiple options, and they're valuable options. They're not options that they're not like options that it's just like, okay, it's a time filler or whatever the case is, or just something to do. Like, no, these are all things that bring something valuable, but it's like you need to identify what's of the top most priority to you at this time and what's most valuable. So this energy of what it's giving, I guess it is giving heavy 10-10, honestly, because, well, no, because that's 12. Shit, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna keep going with the collective energy and let me not try to force it. Okay, butterflies. So this energy of what we're getting into, if you feel like you're going from a space of like, a dry phone or not really having a lot of different options and stuff coming for you, you're getting ready to walk into a space of having multiple options. And it's because of your energy. You had to go through a cleansing period. I'm hearing you had to cleanse something off of you. So you had to cleanse off an experience. So for example, if it was like a job, right? You had to cleanse off your last bad experience. You had to cleanse off your last bad job experience. If it's a lover, you had to cleanse off your last bad lover experience. You know what I'm saying? And what happened in that. And once you cleansed off that experience, then it made you available for good options again. Because when you still hold on to like the pain, the irritation, you haven't really worked through the lessons, you kind of stay on the frequency that's not where you're trying to get to. So if you're looking for upgrading, elevating, things of that nature, you have to learn how to look at previous situations for what it is that you learned, what you got from it, what you did, what you could do a little bit differently, and taking it as like a chip. It's giving chess, not checkers. Okay. And so you finally sat with yourself and was just like, you know what? I released this. I released what happened. I released, how this happened. I released what they did or what they tried to do. And I'm ready to move on. And once you say that to yourself of being ready to move on and move into something different, voila, it appears. Okay. So you have an option that's preparing to appear. I just heard 6 months. So this next 6 months is about to be very lucrative, I heard. Okay. Doesn't lucrative mean like beneficial, So yeah, you about to be making some money. Either you're about to, so it could be that like the partner you get with, you make money with that partner, or that partner helps life make life easier for you with money, or like you get a job that makes more money, or like a side job or side hustle. Like people may start paying you for something that you didn't know that you could get paid for. Because I'm hearing market yourself for your skills. You have skills that you may have not been marketing yourself for, but someone is going to like point it out to you, and you're going to be like, oh, wait, hold on. I like that. I like that. Here come the cardinals. It's a female cardinal. All right, this is the grandmother message. The Cardinals at the feeder right now. Can you hear? It may be hard to hear because I'm talking and then music, but and she's eating. I'm hearing everyone eats. Everyone eats. Okay, I don't know if someone here, is that from like Paid in Full or something? I don't know if someone here watched Paid in Full, or, you know, they may have, you know, been in that life, you know, if you know about that movie. But yeah, you have the Six of Coins coming out. That's abundance, baby. And that's abundance that's being given to you. And so this abundance, though, you know, we don't really like to use abundance in this space unless we're being specific on what the abundance is. This is giving a vibe of like an abundance of coins, an abundance of support, an abundance of love, an abundance of energy. Like you're about to start attracting all of this. So if you're coming from a period where like you're very tired, you didn't really have a lot of energy and things of that nature, you're about to walk into a period where you're going to find yourself having more energy. You're going to find yourself having more ideas. Like things are going to be coming to you. So it's something about, you need to think of your prosperity from an expansive space at this time, because your prosperity is going to come in a way of people supporting you. It's going to come in a way of people helping you. It's going to come in a way of people offering to babysit. It's going to come in a way of people offering to help clean your home. It's going to come in the way of like things that make things easier for you. Anything that makes life easier for you is prosperity. Okay? The song that's on right now is I Care for You. I will take time for you. Anytime someone is willing to give you their time, so it's giving acts of service. Someone around you shows their love through acts of service. So pay close attention to that. Pay close attention to the ones who like they're willing to do something for you as just like a sense of service. Quality time for you. Someone does better with quality time. So someone's love language around you is quality time and acts of service. So if someone is like, if they start nagging you, it's because they feel like they haven't had any quality time with you. Your grandmother loved quality time. This is your grandmother on your father's side. She loved quality time. She loved quality time. She loved being able to just like sit there and like watch TV shows. Like I'm seeing Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Like I'm seeing like just sitting there and like you doing like some stuff and she's doing something. Like I don't know, I'm seeing someone playing like Sudoku or something, like a crossword game, like with the newspaper. Like someone will be sitting at the dinner table, you know, eating or whatever, doing a puzzle, and then another person will be like, you know, sitting in the lazy boy, you know, watching TV or something. And then another person will be sitting on the couch, like reading the paper or something. Like it's giving that vibe of like your grandmother appreciated quality time and acts of service. So doing things for people that she cared about and that she loved. So it's something about either you have that same quality inside of you, or you're about to start attracting people who are like that. And so it's important for you to know that, because Six of Coins can be considered acts of service. It's like the sense of being given something from someone else, from something else. So it could also be gifts. Okay, so someone may show their appreciation through gifts and things of that nature. I'm getting a vibe of someone who's not very good emotionally. Okay, they're not good with emotions, but they show how they care through what they do. And like, I don't know, it gives a vibe of like, this is not a good example. Oh my gosh, this is not a good example because he kidnapped her. Oh my gosh, this is not a good example because he kidnapped her, but this is what's coming to me, so I have to say it. But it's giving Beauty and the Beast, like someone who doesn't know how to love, but like they try in their own way. Like I'm seeing him like, here, take this. Like they care, but they don't know how to show that they care. So they show it in like random ways. Here We Go Again is on. Dun, 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 dun. It's a lazy afternoon. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Grandma? A lazy afternoon. This person could be seeming like this person doesn't like to do too much. Okay, someone can come across as if it seemed like they're being lazy, but like, I don't know. Grandma, this message is changing. And why are we changing? We were just talking about money. She said how open your heart is affects your money. So if you're closed off just to the aspect of love and the sense of connection in general, you're going to be closed off to being able to embrace that aspect of prosperity, because your prosperity connects to that. It's something about checking out your 8th and your 2nd house. Strong Scorpio Taurus energy. Oh my gosh, definitely if your Venus is in the 2nd or 8th house. It's something about your love and your connections, your partnerships. If you have Libra in the 2nd house or the 8th house, you have a strong connection to others. I'm getting also Libra North Node energy as well at this time. Strong Libra energy just in general. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces. Oh. Someone here mad at a Leo. I heard stay mad. I heard stay mad. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, Grandma, why you just say that? Was your grandma a Leo? Did she have Leo placements? Someone's mad at a Leo. Oh, the attention. Someone's maybe upset about the attention you're gonna get. Or they may be upset at the attention you're getting now. And because of the attention you're getting now, they just kind of, they moving different, okay? They moving different because of the attention that you get, okay? Strong Leo energy, strong presence, okay? Strong presence. This is someone who lacks, I just heard integrity. So this person lacks character. They're creating a character, or they're just kind of, they're creating a character. They don't have a sense of personality, but they lost at their own game. You have the Ace of Knives in reverse. Yeah, someone is a liar, okay? Yeah, we ain't getting into that. 9 of Wands in reverse, this is not your problem. You don't have to worry about that. So watch out for liars. Anytime you feel like someone's just like, you know what I'm saying? Unless somebody is just telling you like, hey, I'm a liar. Like, I trust people that be like, hey, I'm a liar. Like, I do shit. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Cool. We in a fantasy world together in this bit. Okay, we in a fantasy world together. Okay? But like, it's the ones that be like, be out here really trying to, you know what I'm saying, delulu their way into some stuff on another level. And it's just like, okay, I don't know why I just got the vibe of like that pop the balloon person and how he getting all his karma, okay? You know, you never know when someone gonna get their karma for what they do. Grandma, why we changing the topic? Why we doing this? And I feel like, no, she says, because this is what's going through your head. Your head keep changing topics. In your mind, you keep going from one thing to the next, one thing to the next, talking about this, talking about this, talking about this, working through this, working through. That's what it is. She's like, I don't have enough time, so I got to get everything in the amount of time that I have. Ain't that about nothing? So some of y'all don't give yourselves enough time to sit and process your feelings or process your thoughts and what's going through your mind, what's going through your spirit, okay? So it's giving a vibe of giving yourself more time every day. So whether if it's like 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes midday, 15 minutes in the evening, okay? That's 45 minutes. So you may have found it like, okay, it's hard to do 45 minutes It may be hard to do 45 minutes at one time, right? But break it up. Break it up. Okay? I'm getting a vibe of doing something to make it simpler, make it a little bit more simpler for you. Okay? Break it up to make it more simpler. So you could be having, like, I heard an assignment or something that you got to get done. Instead of looking at it just like you got to get it done in all one sitting, be like, okay, I can do some today, some, you know what I'm saying? Like, break it up into smaller pieces, because you make the rules at the end of the day. Okay? And if you want them clothes to sit in that basket for 3 weeks, as long as you got clean panties and drawers. Okay? As long as your panties and your drawers is clean. And I mean, if you're wearing a dress, sometimes you go commando, that's understandable. But don't be out here with no sweaty balls, okay? Sweaty balls is a no-no, okay? You're going to end up getting your little wee-wee caught in a zipper, okay? So don't you do it, okay? Okay? And it's best for, you know, you really don't want to get a yeast infection. So it's very actually good to just make sure you got just, you know, don't do it. Okay, don't do it. Not when it's hot, because it's hot out here. Okay, it's hot out here. Okay, it's hotter than a hoe on the Las Vegas Strip. Okay, it's hot. It's hot. Okay, you got Zen Garden coming out with Inner Sanctuary. Okay. Okay. Zen Garden with Inner Sanctuary. Card number 38. 38 may be big for you. March 8th may be a big thing for you as well. I just heard, or the age of 38. But this inner sanctuary, what is this, grandmother? It's like finding this inner peace. You do? It's like finding your inner peace without, but you've already done that. So grandmother, why are you bringing this up? Oh, because the inner sanctuary, as long as you at peace with what you're doing, that's all that matters. You know, at the end of the day, no one judges you but you. You know, no one can judge you but you at the end of the day. So make sure whatever it is that you do is something that you're confident in, okay? Make sure that it's something that you're confident in, something that you love, okay? Because if you're not confident with it, if it's not something that you love, then that then can bring, you know what I'm saying, issues. And that's just not what it is. So whatever you do, make sure you have inner peace with it, and don't worry about whether, you know, everyone else is okay in that moment or not, okay? Alexa, volume down. All right, grandmother. Grandmother. You know, the water. I've been observing the water, and there's a place I frequent with water, and I've noticed over the summer, it's been so hot that the water has receded about 2 feet. It's receded about 2 feet. And I've been paying close attention to it, and it gives a vibe of removing feelings from something, removing energy from something. Something is being removed, because water is a conduit. So if it's being used, it's something about watching what you allow yourself to be a conduit for, okay? Watch what you allow yourself to become a conduit for during this season. So knowing, and that goes back to the opportunities though, because you wouldn't be allowed to have the opportunities that are coming your way if you weren't in a space where you were allowing yourself to be a conduit for it to happen. So it's something about maintaining and keeping that, and anything that keeps you from that energy, anything that keeps you from that peace, anything that keeps you, you know what I'm saying, that tries to sway that energy, it lets you know, like, you know, hey, maybe this may not be for me. Maybe this may not be something that I want to, you know, spend too much into. So this is giving a strong thing of really watching what you allow to influence your emotions at this time as well, because your emotions affect your opportunities. And if you're walking into different types of opportunities, you need to experience or allow yourself to experience different types of emotions in order to get the full experience of the opportunity. All right, you have the Ace of Fire and the 2. The Ace and the 2. This spider is making me think of Charlotte's web and how Charlotte made the web to protect Wilbur. And then seeing this tree. What's up with this 2 of fire? I'm getting both sides of the coin. Both sides. Grandmother, what are you saying? Both sides. Light and dark. Accepting the fact that you possess both light and dark, and that you can be either one depending on the circumstance or the situation that you're in. So it's something about you just literally just looking at yourself and saying to yourself, I possess both. Both. It sets you free from something. Someone doesn't want to accept their intrusive thoughts, and it's not saying accept your intrusive thoughts as being like, oh, I'm gonna do them, but like accepting their intrusive thoughts is like, I could do this. Like, I have the free will and the choice to do this. If I wanted to do this, I could do this. Okay? And it's something about you not running from that and just saying like, hey, I could do this. It opens you up to something totally different. So for example, okay, oh my gosh, why are you giving me this example, Grandma? You gonna get my youth? No, we ain't. We ain't gonna claim that. Okay, let me talk in code. So I remember having a conversation with someone a few years ago, and they asked me if I could ever see myself offing someone. Okay. And I was like, no, like, not at all. Not at all. I was faced with a situation a couple years after that where I was put in a situation where I almost had to. And then was put into a space where it was just like, wow, if it had to be my life or someone else's, yeah, I would. So I had to sit with myself and see in the mirror, I would do this. If I was in this situation or a situation, I have it in me as a potential to do it. I would do it. But I don't. And that's where the acceptance of your strength comes in at. Of you really looking at all the decisions that you've made and the decisions that you could have made that could have made your life totally different. You have to accept that you could have done some things or you could do some things, but you choose to do something different. And that's where your freedom lies at. So I don't know if someone here wants to portray at like they want to push something to the side. They want to push them. You know, I just heard Eminem, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Okay. So someone may have to sit with themselves and really sit with themselves of like, wow, I have really done some things to people before too, because I was hurt. Wow, I really did. Whether if it's you still did it. Okay, someone has to sit with what they have done and make peace with it so that you can be fully free from it. Because when you make peace with it, it doesn't weigh you down anymore. It doesn't control you because you're no longer running from it. So this is giving a vibe of you can't be exposed if you have nothing to run from. Okay? You can't be exposed if you don't have nothing to run from. So never do anything that you are afraid of or ashamed of. Because you're not facing those demons. Okay? So you can't shame a prostitute. A prostitute know they selling their body for some money, okay? And most likely they probably got more money than the person that's shaming them. Okay? Their values are not your values. What they want and desire is not what you want and desire. So they've accepted all of them. They have more freedom than a person that is shaming someone else who doesn't. Someone who, what's another example? Hell, a panhandler. When people accept, we have to teach people to accept their truths and who they are so that they can be honest and truthful in the world. This is why we have so many people living private lives. Okay, I was talking with someone the other day and they were talking about, like, they were talking with someone and they had said that, like, they eat their boogers. They was just like, oh, I do too. And it was just like, I was like, that is something that most people do, but few people will admit. Few people will admit publicly. Most people eat their boogers, but few will admit it publicly. Okay? That is the best example. Ugh, that's nasty. Baby, you was just digging for gold an hour ago and you found the treasure. You found it. Okay? You found it. So the sooner we get to the place where we live in our truth, okay? This song that's on right now is Come Share My World. You're walking 9449. That's mirror energy. Walking into a space where you're meeting people who are a mirror image to you. You don't have to lie about yourself. You don't have to hide who you are. You could be you. You could be you. You don't have to hide who you are. So whether you were someone who, you know, you were a nerd or a geek, you don't have to hide your comic books and stuff. You don't have to hide your figurines, okay? You don't have to hide, you know what I'm saying, your rock collection. Like, you don't have to hide your Geodudes or, like, I don't know. You don't have to hide it. You can just have it out. You can just have it. You don't have to hide your spiritual stuff. You don't have to. You can just have it out. Okay? They may even buy you some stuff. You know what I'm saying? They see that you like it, so now they buying it for you. You know what I'm saying? Your grandmother is saying you need to allow yourself to be seen so that you can truly be in a space with someone who sees you. And that comes with being fully comfortable and sitting with self, with all parts of you and who you are. Like, you know, sometimes you do got to sit with yourself like, dang, I do got some crazy habits. Dang, I was crazy when I did. Like, sometimes you have to sit with yourself and be like, I do got it in me to ruin somebody if I could. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of running from it like you a little angel, you know that you could be another one. You could be the other side. You could be the other side. You know you could. So don't run from it. Accept it. Embrace it. Because that keeps you from doing it. That's why a lot of people snap. Okay? That's why a lot of people go mad. That's why people go through breakdowns. Mental breakdowns. Emotional breakdowns. Because they've been living a lie this whole time. They don't know who they are. They've developed a lie this entire time. Don't allow yourself to be one of those people who have been developed through a lie or through fear. Always show up as self, 100%. Keep showing up as self, 100%. The song that's on right now is I Just Want to Be Successful. And you are being successful. And you're being successful through your authenticity. Through your authenticity, you're being successful. Okay? When you show the real you, your people find you. You know what I'm saying? Same way how, speaking from me, you all found me because I showed up authentically me. And whoever leave, they don't like the authentic me. And I had to get to a place where I was okay with the people who left. Because it just means that you don't fit with me. And that's why I don't have a problem leaving. Okay? Never have a problem leaving. Never have a problem, like when you know you and what you want and what you desire, never have a problem leaving. So some people could look at me, it's like, how you 36 and you see you ain't got no kids? Some people could look at that as a red flag, right? Like, oh, shoot, it's a strength and a gift to me. I'm picky. I leave. I don't work things out more than twice or some. And if I do, it's because I'm choosing to be toxic. Okay. But I still have some boundaries there in that choosing to be toxic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we have to choose how we look at things. No one can shame me for being single. No one can shame me for being child free, but me. No one can shame me for my personality, but me. This is where we are all at. Okay? No one can shame us for who we are but us, because we are the ultimate authority at the end of the day. And that's why we've been put into positions that's been making us independent from the systems and the things and the people that we were once dependent upon. That's why you've been being pushed out. That's why you've been being forced out. Because you were dependent in spaces and systems that wasn't really aligning with you. It wasn't really aligning with you. That's right. So like their whole life is developed by their parents' wishes for them. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden they just go wild. That's why we always talk about the PK kids. You know, well, the PKs. Like, they go wild because their life is most times controlled, okay? And they don't be connecting to the stuff that they be being forced to connect to, okay? Tell the truth, shame the devil. So this is giving the energy of, don't allow yourself to get to a place to where you rebel, okay? Don't allow yourself to get to a place to where you become rebellious versus 222 on the time, like not on the time. I just saw 222, but it wasn't really 222, so I just heard 222. So maybe you've been seeing 222. But don't allow yourself to get to a place to where you're doing things out of rebellion and it's not you. Okay? Don't act out of rebellion. Okay? 444. You're setting a strong foundation at this time. Okay, grandmother, what was all of that? She said somebody needs to hear it, so I'm not gonna question. Okay? I'm not gonna question. Period. Hey, butterflies. All right, grandmother, what you got? Okay, she said go to the opposition energy. Yellow and red are very strong powers, strong colors for you. Strong fire energy. Strong fire energy. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse going into the upright. Yeah, somebody around you either lying to themselves and everybody else around them, or you are. So know how to tell the truth and know when you're not being honest with yourself. You know, be able to sit with yourself and be like, okay, am I being honest with myself in this situation? Am I sitting with myself? Am I honoring myself? Or am I being persuaded by something else? Okay. So make sure you're always looking at things from a place of clarity. Yeah, make sure you're always looking at something from a place of clarity is what I'm getting. What's this lie energy or this confusion energy? I feel like it's another message coming. Oh, I'm starting to yawn. I don't know, y'all. I still need to do the weekly member video. It's gonna get done sometime today. You have the Queen of Cups coming out. It's giving the vibe of you mastering something because you're going to be an advisor. Or you're about to find out that, like, other people look up to you. You have other people who look up to you. It's like everyone has someone that they look up to. Like, it's like a chain. Like, everyone has, it's like a cycle. You know, everyone has someone that they look up to for something. And sometimes we look up to each other, you know, for different things. It's giving a vibe of you have people around you who look up to you. I keep hearing my young look up to me, okay? So there's some youngins or a youngin that looks up to you. Let's get, what signs are we connecting to? You ain't gotta ask for nothing. As long as you can keep it coming. Girl, I can't wait to taste your hypnotic. You ain't gotta ask for nothing. Where Donnell Jones at? All right, we got Taurus coming out, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, and Aquarius. And it won't be long before I lay it down. Na 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 na. And I'ma get it if you with it. Oh na na, yo na na.